Hey guys, welcome to Fiverr Success, and in this lecture we're going to be talking about what gigs to sell on Fiverr. Okay, this is the first lecture of many, and in this lecture we're going to be talking about how to sell search engine optimization gigs, backlink gigs, things of that nature. Okay, gigs like this are very much in demand on Fiverr. Okay, a lot of people come on Fiverr increasing their ranking in Google search results. Now, you don't need to know how to do this, how to build backlinks or anything about SEO. I'm going to show you how to resell SEO services from another website and sell them onto Fiverr and make the profit, okay? It's very easy to do and you guys can get right into it. But first, let's just talk about how we're going to purchase this service and then resell it on Fiverr, okay? So the first thing you guys need to do is you need to go on a website called SEO. You do need an account to purchase services on this website, okay? Do that, you fill in information, you create an account, and you'll be redirected right back to this page, okay? Do a lot of different services related to SEO, including tweets and blog reviews and stuff like that. But all we're interested in right now for this lecture is backlinks, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to categories, and you're gonna pick a category for a gig you wish to resell, okay? So in this case, I'm going to click on blog comments, okay? And we get blog comments. Now you see a lot of the prices here, and a lot of them are not really good to resell, obviously not these ones. What you can do is you can sort by the price. And once you do that, you can from them to decide which ones you want to resell. A good place to start is to look at the more popular ones, okay? So this one has a lot of page views, a lot of favorites, and a lot of thumbs up. So I'm gonna click on this one. Okay, and what this service is this person's gonna do a drip feed and keyword diversity of 5. So you can resell this if you wish, but before you resell anything on Fiverr, what you're gonna wanna do is test out the gig, okay, or the service. So when you are looking for a service to resell, okay, you're gonna have to test it first. Now and that's all there is to it. Once you purchase it, if it's to your liking or you think it's a service worthwhile reselling on Fiverr, then go ahead and do it. Now, when you create the gig on Fiverr, okay, you don't want to be copying all this information and the picture exactly, okay? That's a big no-no and you shouldn't do it. Plus, a lot of the times these descriptions are not optimized. But right now, what you're going to do is you're going to take this information and you are going to basically word it in a better way, and that's how you're going to describe your gig. So when you purchase this gig, you're also going to get the instructions from this seller. And what you can do is basically copy that and what is required, especially if you don't know anything about SEO gigs. So you can just copy that and you'll know what you'll need to include in your instructions to buyers. So that's basically it for this portion of the lecture. We're going to go to slides now and we're going to talk for this type of gig on Fiverr. Hey guys, we're on to the next part of the SEO services lecture. And in this section I'm going to be talking about how to optimize your SEO service gig for Fiverr. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create the gig title. Now for the gig title, you don't want to copy the SEO clerk's gig title. This may be common sense to you guys, but just so you know, do not copy it. It's not optimized for Fiverr, and also you don't want your buyer to link it and realize that you're using a supplier, okay? So you guys want to create a title that's optimized for Fiverr, and it's going to use important keywords such as panda, penguin, hummingbird, things like that. Next is the category, and here are the 3 categories. You're going to put in online marketing, bookmarking, and links. Next thing is photos. Do not steal the photo that your supplier uses, and don't use one that you just found on Google Images, okay? It's very tempting, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. You're going to want to create your own image, something simple in Photoshop if you're competent, and if not, just pay someone on Fiverr to do it for you. Something simple like a rocket to show a boost in rankings, or a chart graph showing an increase in ranking on Google will work fine. Turn on the live portfolio and take screenshots of the reports you upload to your buyer when you deliver the gig, and then you can use that in your portfolio, and then when buyers are about to purchase your gig, they can see what they're about to get from you. I gave you in the gig video lecture. Remember that the video is very important and it's very critical you have one. Be authoritative in your videos, or make sure your spokesperson is, and act like you know what you're talking about. Okay, so even if you don't know anything about SEO services, you are reselling them, so you want to come across as someone who knows what they're doing and what they're selling. You can talk in front of a whiteboard or have graphs floating on around in the background of the video, and keep it simple and talk to the camera in your computer word for word. Include the features of your gig that your supplier offers, and any important supplier, they'll have some disclaimers such as cannot guarantee ranking, or not all links will be live right away, something like that. You're gonna want to copy those disclaimers to protect yourself. Words buyers like to see are Penguin safe, Google safe, guaranteed increase in rankings, stuff like that, just to know that their website will not be negatively affected by your gig. The next thing is the duration. Now you're gonna have to work with your supplier on this. If your supplier offers a 2-day duration to complete the order, then you should probably put something like 3 days now. And what that allows for you to do is, so let's say you put your duration to 3 days. Here are some of the tags I recommend. The first 5 are really good. And for your instructions to buyers, you should ask whatever your supplier's social signals, keyword research, and the like, such as, or even SEO analysis. Some gig extras I recommend are, of course, the Express Gig Extra. Now again, you're gonna have to work with your supplier. Some SEO clerk suppliers actually also offer whatever else the same supplier offers as a gig extra for their gig on SEO clerks. I find edu domain backlinks work really well as a gig extra, and you even offer a package. So if you're selling, example, 100 blog comments, you can package in 300 blog comments for an extra $5 on this course. So thanks so much, guys. In the next lecture, we're going to be talking about